My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2, where we're here in Soul Savior mode in order to try and unlock the rest of these souls, which I've had a look at. And it turns out these souls, they specifically need us to run specific clans. So rather than random, I am going to set us to Lunar Coven and Stygian Guard. That, I guess? I don't know, I'll randomize the Pie Heart and randomize the souls. But this will unlock 2 new souls for us. Also, both of the souls will be related to spell. Because the clans, you see. Fire of Savagery is not what I was looking for. Easy Bob, purge this card. Deal damage to your player equal to 10% of its current health. Draw 3 cards. And then apply -1 to the cost. If I can find a way to heal my Pyre, that becomes really useful. Icy Silify, maybe a Sweep for us. Helical Crystallis and Silver Strike just for damage to the enemy front line. Yeah, let's do it. We'll use this to purge the Frozen Lancers. Whoa. Mage Blade adds an additional damage per stack is really good. But I think the additional pings of damage from token for a trader are going to be really, really good. And definitely take the incant that gives silent units additional. And also the armor, because that's going to be our survivability for a while. Enemies may end with Titan skin, I don't really mind. I'm going to make sure to draft a card at every available opportunity for a while. So that I can trigger Equilibrius and get my permanent +1 draw. Bottom line's not going to be especially useful anyway. There you go, a bunch of spell weakness for you, and then boom. Blow him up with a spell. Phase Blessing for survivability. Crypt Builder? I have no discards. Mollusk Mage, maybe then? Yeah, I'm not against it. I'll take a single Mollusk Mage. Okay. Now, I really do like early Lightforge. This is also money in Lightforge, and then later a Merchant of Steel. Bosses enter with Burst 2 is going to be really annoying to take at the very start, but I do think this is still a good idea. Also, having just purged a card, we'll move the Frozen Lance over to purge another. Yeah, it's definitely time to take a Lunar Coven unit. I might not want to remove 2 cards from the deck, though. Lunar Priestess isn't bad. It's not bad. I'll eventually have enough cards to purge 5 and get the Equilibrius bonus. It's not going to be super early, though, as it turns out. Okay, so bottom line, I mean, maybe I could use Ardun for the bottom line. I do cast a huge amount of spells. And then Phase Blessing, yeah. This works out. All's well. Keep it rolling with a phase blessing on the bot. Wow. Wow. This is why getting the champion upgrade early is really important. Comes with more health, more damage, but also it'll increase the size of our armor gain. Meddler to manipulate on top floor. No, much better served by a Celestial Song for AoE on the bottom. Flash Freeze so that I can target specific enemies is helpful. Ooh. Ooh, a Stygian. Yes. First we'll upgrade. Then look at the merchant. Large stone, smidge stone. Come on, gimme the shark. Oh. I really wanted a defensive unit here. I mean, I could large and smidge, like, Lunar Priestess and make her my frontliner. Really not awful. It'd be hard to include a Nameless Siren without additional capacity or something. Gosh. I could even take the Colgelia over Icy Silophyte right now. I could also smidge large Icy Silophyte, make you my frontliner for the bottom line. That also gives us enough to be able to add another Mollusk Mage to the bottom line as well. I actually like that. I'll take the Nameless Siren. I don't know how or if I'm going to use that, but I'll take it. Throw some additional health on the Mollusk Mage. Some additional damage on the Lunar Priestess. Yeah, just because they're very cheap. I don't want to reroll here. Dualism, Quick, Multi-Strike all have a place on Nameless Siren. Yeah, no, it's quite narrower than that. The removal... God, I am removing a lot of cards really quickly. But it is getting us to a more consistent deck quite quickly, too. Get Frozen Lance, ready to purge. Nameless Siren's just a distract on top line this turn. To be expected. Beautiful. Can't not play Phase Blessing. Nope. Didn't even think about that. It's super useful as well. Oh my god, it's already the final wave? Deeply surprised by that. Anyway, there goes the boss. Heaven Ball. I don't think Guard of the Unnamed makes sense here. I definitely don't need a second Nameless Siren, and Astrologer's not awful, but am I really going to start a second line for it? Well, I could have a second floor be an incant. No, I can't have a second floor be an incant floor. Take a God of the Unnamed. Your Pyre gains +1/+2 whenever a champion kills a unit, and champions gain 2/2 when a Pyre does. Or Surge. On Celebrate, whenever you defeat a boss with this unit on the floor, gain 1 upgrade slot and +10 damage permanently. +10 health, rather, permanently. Units can have a maximum of that many upgrade slots. I'm going to give this to Icy Silophyte, so I could even give you another large stone after that. Obviously, the Silophyte's going to have to survive the fight. Manage that. Merchant of Trinkets upgraded. Too expensive to really take advantage of. Lightforge upgraded. Huge. Enemies gain regen 2 when hit. Yeah, that's got to be our second. Stygian and Money or Lunar Coven and Health? I want to go Stygian Money. Holdover double stack. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think Holdover Phase Blessing is perfect, and we're looking for Intrinsic now. I think lowering the cost of Helical Crystallis so that I can just keep it in the deck and let it cycle sounds good. I don't think I need to... Well, +20 Magic Baron consume for a Silver Strike is fine, actually. There's the Intrinsic, incredible. Intrinsic for Phase Blessing. -2 cost gain consume. I feel like this goes on the other Helical Crystallis. Spell Chain for the Moon Ritual. There's another cheap incant trigger, and then +10 magic power for... that Flash Freeze, which might need to be used to remove a target at some point. No. Oh, you should have taken the unit. Yeah, forgot about that. I take the unit anyway, so because I can purge them later if I really need to. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. How dare you give me Witherbloom? Thankfully, Holdover Phase Blessings really help that. Oof. drawing additional cards there. Absolutely essential as it turns out. Really? Oh, the burst 3 of it all. I think also this is literally just not killing the back line. Because our front line dies too? No. That's really sad. How is this happening? Malaise 5 to our front friend. Okay, yeah, so the Icy Silify wasn't striking. Which is going to be a huge problem because it's not going to give any melee weakness to the enemy. I'll see how this would resolve. 3 melee? Or 3 spell weakness? And then a damage spell of some kind. Yeah, no. I'm gonna restart this battle. We're gonna have to plan differently. So what if I ran like a sacrificial floor? And then this? With the bloom to the front friendly unit. And the other one dies, and then the rest of this still just gets cast on the next floor. All with the understanding that this bottom line will be removed. Hell yeah. And that can be the final line it needs to deal with. No melees to all of my units, please. I would judge that to be a rude and aggressive action. My celebrate. I just wanted my celebrate to trigger. Wow, wow. All right. I know what I must do. You're gonna have to head that line, buddy. And then I'll put the mollusk between the two of you. Everything else, same. This matters too much to not do. get that done. Welcome, boss. Not what I was trying to do. You are kidding me. Literally, it doesn't win? Fine. This is wild. Arduin, very back line. Then it's gotta be Lunar Priestess with the lowest health at the front of the line. And then it's gotta be Icy Skylarite, but back of the line. And then it's gonna have to be the thing between them. I'm sorry for having to redo this fight this many times. I don't feel great about this either, but I'd feel worse about not doing it. Don't need to cast all of those from the bottom though. Just that. There it all is. Now this should be the one. Okay, yeah, it's looking a lot better by base already. Whew. It's done. We can celebrate our new slot. Yay! Mooncaller? Nothing triggers on Moon Cycle at all. Glittering Drafts. Getting some Conduit. It's not bad, obviously. Cover of Night's also pretty good, though. Literally whatever your enemy is intending to do to you, don't let them. Yeah, happy to have a single copy of that at least. And both Ice Tornado for the sake of damage and Drain for the sake of disabling bosses. We'll take Drain. More than happy to take the left-hand side here, not only for the health, but also an artifact would go down a treat. Let's look at the Merchant of Steel, Dualism, and Incant, both available. We already know what I care about there. Dualism for Icy Silophyte's not bad as long as I also then plan to later put some additional modifier on you. Up the Nameless Siren first, though. Endless, less interested in. Reduce capacity to one size. And Tight Night. Unfortunately, we did not see quick there. Seems like Icy Silophite should hold the Titanite. I've already focused on making you that tanky. I may as well let you stay tanky. Luna Priestess, why don't you have a good health value? I have no reason to want to leave spells in hand, so no Moonstone, but definitely Forgotten Name. When you play your third spell of a turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. We'll upgrade Hierophant to its maximum level. And then I think we take Battleborn so I can start getting some permanent conduit. Gotta remember to move our Frozen Lance over. And I think the Sarge is appropriate. I think we now have the right positioning to do this comfortably. Still gonna only be off Outlaw for one turn. With a Bloom and Strike is gonna be really annoying though. I wonder if there's ever a version of this where I cast enough spells on the second floor to actually keep it alive. So bottom line, Calico Crystallis definitely. Everything else, let's have a look at. It's enough to keep the Nameless Siren alive. Yeah, that's most of the floor. Stealth this bottom line. I'll use Phase Blessing for the next, keep it healthy. Worried about a lot of lines right now. Okay. Well, it felt awful, but we will win here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the additional Celebrate, though. I really need more survivability. Maybe another copy of the Phase Blessing. Sounds kind of ideal to me. Anyway, enough melee weakness on the enemy, spell weakness rather. The Helical Crystallis takes them out. Stardust Invocation. Stardust Invocation. Look, I'm not against Nightingale bottom line for the sake of Arduin being able to do that, but like, I want to end my turn in New Moon. But it is some scaling damage for the bottom line we always do not have. So the bottom line would then become Icy Silophyte, Arduin with Nightingale behind, and then the next line is Guard of the Unnamed, Nameless Siren, and Lunar Priestess. I really don't like the splitting of those incants, but I think I can do it. I think I might need it. Gain the Allied Champion, Tethys? Gets a random upgrade the next time you use Lightforge. There's also Thick. Every time you draft a card, gain a second copy. Your player has +5/+2 for each card in your deck. Realistically, I would take that just so anytime I see a good card, I can get a second one, and so that I can eventually get the Equilibrius. I mean, Equilibrius kind of... Yeah, Thick. Give me Thick. Also, we get a lot of health on fire. Although, that also does mean that when I purge the Silver Strike, I'm gonna hurt a lot. Merchant of Magic with an upgrade, Merchant of Trinkets. Okay, no, we go here. I'm taking TV next so that I can hoard a bunch of money and then go to Thaddeus and then super upgrade spells and trinkets and arms. Don't need a Stygian Banners. Soul. A random floor has +5 capacity. At the end of the turn, end of combat rather, the front friendly unit on that floor gains +1, +10, +30. There's also Silver. Your player randomly gains 7/7 after each boss is defeated. Gain an artifact that... I mean, I want the artifact, but I have only 2 more flying bosses. I'm gonna roll. Ghastbud. Gain Titanite, Endless, and -2 to the cost. Not awful, but I don't have anyone who's really good at wielding that. Maybe Mean Mug, actually. Gain Avarice 12 on Celebrate, gain Avarice 5 permanently. For every 100 gold spent, gain 10 damage. And, I mean, I want to give that to the Icy Silophyte. I mean, Avarice is doubled on Nameless Siren. But it only hits once. I'll give it to Nightingale. Check the alcove. Oh, this... Yeah, remove the Silver Strike. I guess I didn't play it last time. Friendly units gain +3 health for each rare card in your deck. How many of you do I have? 2. Just Stardust Invocation in Heaven. Fall. Michelle for multiplying damage. Also, just generally very good. Shiko, Boss Mute? I think that's way better in this mode than it is in others. Do I let the game bait me into removing more cards? No, not until Thick has happened now. We're starting to get to the point where it looks like Thick might not even occur if I keep doing that. Start a battle, enemies are in each floor. I honestly think I just give Pyre health to that. It's not that much of my health given Thick. but 400 gold matters so much to us right now. Snipers are going to be targeting our back line. So our Dun will be in back rather than Nightingale there. God, I'd love to be able to cast Heavenfall one day. Oh, I imagine it's fun. Can't even cycle the season this tough. I think it's Mollusk Mage this floor, then Cover of Night. And then on the bottom line, it's just take out Sniper and then heal up. Oh, Cover of Night cycled! Never mind, Nightingale is gonna help us on the... Okay, we're all good. We're all good. And then top line, we just take 48. Annoyingly, I can't play this additional Moon Ritual. I can't get that sniper, but I can take out the top. Gotta use the Silver Strike on top line. I guess if one of the snipers gets to the very top, I'm not so sad about it. Yeah, it doesn't really end our run, you know. That said, that is the only place that a Lunar Priestess can go right now, so... Not a bad idea to just let him. I might not even have to deal with another one if this goes okay. Okay. We even get our Celebrate trigger on the Icy Silify. It's about as good as it gets. So a fair few Wax Avarice here. Super handy as well. Thank you, Mean Mug. Two covers a night, please. I definitely don't need double Siren Song. But one doesn't seem bad. So I'll just remove the other one. Empyrean Well. Empyrean Well Phase Blessing. Survivability. Empyrean Well. Yeah. As for this cut, I'll do Silver Strike. When applying spell weakness, apply one more. Sure. First time each turn becomes full moon, gain an energy. Sounds great to me. Apply spell weakness 2 to enemy units when they enter the room below the pyre. No, I don't need that. Merchant cost reduced by 25%. Yes. 50% chance to give melee weakness 2 to an enemy when they enter your train. I didn't want to spend this much money, but those are really, yeah. Also, the guild marker saves it's 150 on buying a boss relic. Cuddlebeard. I don't really use Frostbite. I don't need that. Pyromanes gives us 62 health and even heals more to the pyre as well. This dupe was on Phase Blessing. And then I don't want to remove anything with the unstable portal. If I need to remove anything, I'll remove it after the next. Yeah. Seems like TV the Unruly is up to some duplicitous behavior. We've got to stop him. Set up, and that will continue. I'm actually kind of fine with TV just like bursting down this line, because otherwise your burst is going to be really annoying for us. Wow, even the sap wasn't enough. Yeah, okay then. To be fair, I don't really expect much out of that second floor anymore. Kind of far beyond that. Hold. I can use that after Moon Ritual. Significantly better impact. Let's mage on the top just to distract the enemies, and then keep our survivability up. Oh, don't daze my sweep! Don't daze my sweep! Oh, I'm so glad we got the back line there. I was worried there was no chance. Warning, souls do not duplicate when a card with soul is duplicated. You can try. I didn't try! It's all good, I know what I'm doing. I made sure to figure out whether or not it was capable of duping those on the very first run I did. I think, of course, how ridiculous would that have been? I mean, I don't need to worry here. Long Lash goes to the top, dazed, and then it dies. Same for the next line. Beautiful. I have no reason to want to get more powerful here. It'll steal away from our Avarice triggers. I don't want double gifts for a guard. I don't have that many damage spells in the deck and it would kill them. I think duality makes a lot of sense, and I probably even just like try and keep the duality in the deck. Far beyond the point of Well, no, I still take them and then I remove them. Oh, give a spell holdover when played, gain 30 gold per cost. I don't really want the 30 gold per cost. I do want the holdover quite badly, though. I do think holdover on a duality is really good. Just give me the ability to, like, target destruction, kill a specific unit. Also, Sprout. Not bad. I see Silobite has its full complement of slots now, so we'll move that to someone else. Probably name Siren. Actually, probably Nightingale. Nightingale would get a lot of damage from Sprout, at least. As long as the enemies are infested. I feel like I'm not finding any infested enemies at the moment. I'll roll. On Revenge, gain +2 damage permanently. On Strike, gain +2 health permanently. I think that's Icy Silobite. You strike a bunch, and you revenge a bunch. I mean, I'll put it on the Nameless Siren at the moment, but... Oh, purge the deck on it first. It is double Shade Guard immediately. Get out of here. Then a Cover of Night and a Single Moon Ritual. And now we have the +1 draw per turn as well already active. Easy Bub on Cover of Night, maybe? I mean, out of these, it feels like a Cover of Night situation. Okay, so Merchant of Arms, Trinket, and Magic are all going to be upgraded in the next area as well. Sarge, you get equipped to someone else. Then Grump on Silophyte. Then Sarge, you can now go on... Wait, I already put you on the Nightingale? Oh no, my Nightingale has Mean Mug. That's actually necessary. I'll give this to the Nameless Guard then. Nameless Siren, rather. Yeah, double removal doesn't really mean too much to me anymore. Alright, Merchant of Magic. Oh no, it's got the bad ones. Holdover obviously doesn't have a replacement, just holdover. I'm gonna -2 cost the Heavenfall. I'm gonna give a holdover to one of the dualities. Roll. Woof. We didn't get any of the really... Aren't there, like, super powerful ones? Spell Chain. I mean, Spell Chain on Stardust Invocation is sick as hell. And double stack on Drain. +20 magic power. Yeah, I mean, I'm not upgrading the duality again after this, so I might as well just give it that damage by base. -4 and Consume. I could put that on Celestial Storm. I mean, if I take 2 cards here, I just purge them immediately as well, so it's... Damn, I was really hoping the Merchant Magic did a lot better than that, but... Oh well. Again, I'm okay with trading away the amount of health that they're going to be asking for this. Doing Silophyte, Nightingale between, then Guard and Nameless top. Oh my god, we even have the Siren Song for the top line. And Heavenfall, but unfortunately Heavenfall not being piercing is not going to do anything to the top. Lunar Priestess? Yeah. That'll be useful on future turns. Hell yeah. I mean, I can put a Mollusk Mage there, I just can't do anything about it. The most survivability I can have, please. Although I do still want to make sure that Mean Mug hits a couple times. There. Again, that'll do. Silobite doesn't need to survive this fight. Yeah, but it'd be nicer if they did. And that'll handle it. I get no benefit from playing anything else. Oh, Mean Mug is so good. Way too late to take Lunar Cycle Staff, but Tidal Turning's ridiculous. Urchin's Spines to play against someone who enters the train. It's not an awful idea, it's just... I'll take it. I don't want it, though. Getting pretty close to the point that I should probably just remove the Behemoth Siren and the Guard of the Unnamed, right? I think we've been past that point for a while, actually. Second Duality doesn't really need to be in the deck either. I really like Cover of Night. I'll remove one Duality. I'll cut the Mollusk Mage. I really want to keep the Urchin Spines. I like them. I like the idea of them. Empyrean Well for another dupe. Still really good. Is it? It'd just be another Stardust Invocation, I think. Give me a random artifact. No random upgrade, please. I'll take the card draw. Speaking of card draw, I'll take the card draw. Draw an additional card each turn. Also, I get plus 40 damage and plus 11 health to the pyre. Start a turn, fully heal champions, enemies enter with Frostbite 2. Neither of those are particularly appealing. I'll happily roll. And Hell's Flame. More energy by turn. And Deployment energy. Restore 10 health to the lowest friendly unit on Moon Cycle. I do that commonly enough for it to be worth it. Split Anvil. When you lay a spell, spells in hand that cost less, it reduces your cost for the rest of the turn. I probably can take that, but it's not a priority, so I'll look in this first. Void Armament. Extinguish. And purge this unit from your deck. But also... Multi-strike. Combine two equipment cards into one. And remove... Okay, cool. Yeah. How do I want to do this? You have Tight Night, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Dusk Mantle, Void Armament. I'm gonna merge the two. Making them 2 costs, and then I'm gonna make it deployable, making it 0 cost. split anvil. And I'll happily take a Frostpiercer to throw in this deck as well. Beelzebub for removing another card from the deck. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be removing cards from the deck at the end of this fight anyway, so this is basically just about, like, the strength in this fight. Sure. It's about triggering the 3-card draw negative costing. Done with Silophyte, with Nightingale, and I think the merged equipment goes on the Silophyte. When you strike, you gain more health. And then this top line? So I don't need any help on the bottom line. Which is great. I guess I could cover Ignite the top line, actually. Save my units that way. The only problem is Thaddeus then doesn't multi-strike, which means I have to deal with Thaddeus doing that to the bottom line. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Throw Tidal Turning on the bottom line, literally just for... Oh, and then I can... Yeah. Get rid of Duality. Cast a couple spells on top line even. I don't want to steal any of Icy Silophyte's triggers from it. Frostpiercer is going on Nightingale this turn. Then Stardust Invocation has to choose a free card both times, but that's okay. No problem with that. Unfortunately, because Silophyte was dazed, we didn't actually put, 1.2 thousand Frostbite on Thaddeus, but we could have. Quick Heaven Ball. Tidal Turning's not super defensive for the top line. Oh wow, we literally saved by 7 health, as it turns out. Actually saved it easily. I misread it as being only 1 health that we changed that. Yeah, I kind of want everything to occur as it already is. go. You ready to take... oh, no, it's not lethal damage yet. Which actually is better because we do want to take more advantage of Mean Mug still. God, Phase Blessing's so good. And unfortunately, we'll be winning on this bottom line this turn. Send it. Deep Offering, I think I could only take in the world where I have access to a lot more energy than I do. I'm already drawing 8 cards a turn. One from Limbo Solace. Only one's from Limbo Solace. Wait, does that mean that Equilibrius is giving me more cards now? Give me Ice Empire and I'll immediately remove it. Give me Selene Acolyte. I'll immediately... Whoa. I mean, in a different world I might have used that. Slicey! The attached equipment gains plus 10 damage permanently. That is really good for the Cilo fight. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to move things around again. Push deck limit is easy. Goodbye, Acolytes. I'm afraid today is simply not your day. Goodbye, Ice Empires. Goodbye, Flash Freeze. Okay, yeah, now I'm drawing 9 cards per turn. So Equilibrius can trigger multiple times, and it's a lot better than I thought it was. Happily put Purge on that card. I mean, doesn't matter who's celebrating. We're not... Doesn't even matter who's mean mugging right now, in fact. Slacey on you, then Grump. On Nightingale to give you additional health, and Mean Mug on Nameless Siren because it'll be doubled, I guess. Oh, actually, this is cool. Mean Mug still gives Permanent Avarice to the unit. So, Nightingale's got 20 Avarice, despite the fact that it's not wearing that soul anymore. Alright, Light Mother. You gain Infested 2 on Harvest. It's okay. You will see a lot of harvesting. Get him, Slacey. Slice him up. Nameless Siren, why do you have so much damage? Literally, what's your damage? Oh, for every 100 gold spent, gain 10. Alright. Oh no, that's where a lot of the Nightingale's damage was coming from, as it turns out. And twigging. Well, as well, we just try and make this top floor survive if we can. That'll do it. I mean, Cover of Night then screws Icy Silified on the bottom line, though, so we'll see if I can try and keep him alive without it. Ooh. Really? So it's only Cover of Night that can save that line, but thankfully with Tight Night, I think, on the bottom line, we can keep this. But the thing is, if I am going to use the Stealth to save the top line instead, then the bottom line really should be the recipient of all of these buffs. Hell yeah, I'm so glad that the holdover was hit there. You can cast the damage spells on the top line, because I don't want to cast them on the bottom. Hell yeah. Can't even remove it. Siren Song solves our top. For the sake of spells cast, it's Stardust Invocation on Moon Ritual, Stardust Invocation on Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. And one more. Beautiful. And they get a double phase blessing here, then a single drain on the boss. And there goes your burst. I mean, yeah, 72 damage is still pretty mean. $81 actually right now. Let's see if we can naturally save the top line. There we go. Sorry, but in your absence, we have only grown more powerful. Let me attack you directly. Just enough again. There you go. And bottom line's already fine. I think we're drawing the same hand every turn right now. Draining? Still 141 health, yeah. That's okay. You'll still die in Relentless. Oh, we've almost got safety on the top line without even having to do too much up here. Just a couple moon rituals. Yeah, okay, significantly. We've basically got double the HP we need to survive this on the top line this turn. And beautiful. We can see that it has all the power it needs. One last duality. Let's look at a little bit of health. Throw that down. There you go, buddy. GG. No, never mind. No, I can bring it up here. Okay, so Icy Silifire with a bunch of card text. A zero-cost merged equipment. Realistically, this did so much for us. 68 damage it picked up over the course of the fight. Also, the multi-strike on Icy Silify. Grump. So much stats from Grump on a Silify. It gets hit in the front line, and then it hits all of the enemies. I mean, Stardust Invocation just slaps no matter what. Same with Phase Blessing. They're kind of really, really good base tools for this. Hell yeah. I could have even gotten to buy a thicker if I didn't have that Equilibrius. But of course, learning that it actually is triggering multiple times and can draw so many is really helpful. We unlocked Wizlord and Mollis for Lunacup and Stygian each having been played. And we also upgrade Ghastbud, which now is giving Titanite, Damage Shield 4, Endless, and -2. Super cool. That'd be really useful against Life Mother at the end. It comes in and is ready to do 82 times 3 to a unit. What if it was 80? What if it was 41 by 3? And also it was 0 because of the damage shield. Then Beelzebub, purge this card. Oh, right, yeah, we use this multiple times this run. Oh my god. Draw 5 cards, applying -2 to the cost. Ridiculous. I can't believe... I guess we only upgraded Gorgon. Maybe we didn't upgrade Gorgon at all. Or even Bougie, we didn't unlock. Deal damage with magic power. I could have sworn I was dealing damage with magic power. Those are the spell things. I was working on that. Well, all spell that ends spell. We have also a new record for armor applied. 5,357. About 3 times the previous best. We also have a new record for status effects applied, which is about double the previous best. Resolve triggers? Okay. Seems significantly less relevant. Let's jump back to the Rift Station. Yay! We're up on 26 of the souls unlocked. I'm gonna choose my clans appropriately so that we can get that final soul unlocked. and then move up the difficulty levels. But until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is a series playlist for all the content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And above the thank tier, and a special thanks to this episode to Corbo. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.